Good day viewers and welcome to another edition of the program Kaduna Electric Watch. I am Faisal Babadia. In this edition we shall bring you an interview with the head of unit Customer Counseling Group Engineer Umar Adamu Gumel, where he discussed the responsibility of the unit and many more. But before the interview, Jamila Bala has the news update. Over to you, Jamila.
Here is the news, but first the headlines. Non-payment and underpayment of bill threaten our operations. Kaduna Electric MD. MD Kaduna Electric visit GOC 1 div reaffirms commitment to improve service delivery. And now the news in details. The Managing Director, CEO of Kaduna Electricity Distribution Company, Engineer Yusuf Usman Yahaya, has expressed concern over rising cases of default and failure of some electricity users in the company's franchise to fully pay their monthly electricity bills, saying that the development is seriously threatening the ability of the company to sustain its operations. The Managing Director made the lamentation in Zaria when he paid a courtesy visit to the Emir of Zazzau, Ambassador Ahmed Noor Bamali, in his palace. In his response, the Emir of Zazzau, Ambassador Ahmed Noor Bamali, commended the company for initiating the community engagement and directed all the district heads to pass the message to their subjects.
More benefiting the relationship between Emirates, the head and the actually who comes to APG must come with clean hands. So I'm proud to say that the Emirates and the more up to speed in our payment na bills. We had huge liabilities and now we've been able to clear everything. Umar in the AK, we don't need estimated billing, prepaid meters, so we're fully compliant. I can bills.
Meanwhile, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Kaduna Electricity Distribution Company, Engineer Yusuf Usman Yahaya, has called on customers of the company and stakeholders alike to support the new vigor of the company to meet all its obligations to the electricity market while pledging his commitment to ensuring sustainable improvement in service delivery.
Over the years, Kaduna Electric has continued to provide service, and as that sector has evolved from the public ownership and now into private hands, the quality of service, the quality of engagement, and the expectations therefrom has continued to grow. And this really then is an opportunity for management to engage with the leadership of the division, to understand and to also provide and enable the platform to talk about the quality of that service as we are providing, and a chance to, as much as possible, and how we can bring that around to also improve on that service, because we believe that in the mutual obligation that exists between Kaduna Electric and the Nigerian Army, that we have as a company and as a business, that we want to continue and as much as possible to serve you, on an improving basis.
Engineer Yahaya made the statement in Kaduna when he led the management of the company on a courtesy visit to the General Officer Commanding 1 Division Nigeria Army, Major General T.A. Lagbaja. He disclosed that the focus of the company under his leadership is to sustain improvement in service delivery as well as meeting its obligations to the market. In his response, the General Officer Commanding 1 Division Nigeria Army, Major General T.A. Lagbaja, assured the Managing Director that the 1 Division will always be responsive to its obligations to the Kaduna Disco, and directed the Deputy Chief of Staff in charge of logistics of the division to follow through with the relevant department in the Army headquarters to ensure settlement of the monthly bills while effort is being made to offset the backlog.
I want to thank you most sincerely for the services that you provide, not only to our offices, but to the larger community in the barracks and even to the society at large. I know that electricity plays a critical role in the economic well-being of the people, and that is why it is also imperative that consumer take it upon themselves to discharge whatever debt or obligation they have to the electricity provider.
He pleaded to collaborate with Kaduna Disco to ensure mutually beneficial working relationship between the two organizations.
Next in the program is the interview segment with Engineer Umar Adamu Gumel. Have a wonderful viewing experience.
My name is Engineer Umar Adamu Gumel, Head of Unit Customer Counseling Group. This department is being saddled with the responsibility of helping the customers to offset or at least mellow down the weight of the debt on their neck. The debt of the company, debt profile of the company, which is money of services being rendered by the company in the hands of the customers of the company, is on the high side. And that's why the department has been created, and it's our responsibility to be discussing and advising our various customers having certain value of debts on their neck to come, discuss and arrange ways to settle that debt. In the process, the management is very magnanimous by producing an incentive from which, after you settle down your debt, you'll be given a free meter so that at least the accountability of the energy you are consuming would be very transparent. You consume you pay what you consume. And that particular meter is a prepared meter, and it will help you to plan about how you are going to spend your money by choosing the quantum of energy you consume per day, per month. This department is always open to the customers. We do invite them, and any customer is free to visit our office in each and every area office we are in, operating within the franchise area of the distribution company. We have a desk officer there. You are free to go and ask of the desk officer, and he will listen to you, he will discuss with you, and he will give you the plan about how to settle your debt. Remember, payment of electricity is the only way we can sustain and improve our power supply to our customers. If you are paying, that is the exact quantum of naira value that we pay to our market operators, so that market operator will in extent pay the transmission and gencos they are on due, so that the generation of the power and the transmission of the power and the distribution of the power to downtrodden customers will be continued. Thank you very much.
With this interview segment, we have come to the end of today's edition of the program Kaduna Electric Watch. Thank you for viewing.